As always, class ends with the ring of the bell. I pack up my stuff and look over at Monica. Good to go?
Yep.
We get up and walk over to the club room. Look, man, I thought Yusuke was cool. No. We all know the best line after you win is fucking Ryuji going, "Ha! Losers!" That's the best one. There are plenty of students running around. Most of them are helping clean up the mess from yesterday's festival. As such, we have some work to do at the club room, too. We step inside. Oh, shit, we have to clean up the club room. Oh, no! We did leave this for tomorrow. It seems like we showed up at almost the same as everyone else. They unpack their things and start cleaning up. Natsuki's at the back of the room. She puts on blue gloves. Seems that she's handling the garbage pile up and cleaning the floors. Jerry's getting wipes and scrappers for the candles. Scrapers. Scrappers. She hums a tune while she works. Jerry goes in the closet to grab a step stool. She sits at the front of the banner. She sets it at the foot of the banner. I cannot speak right now. Monica goes to her desk and starts to sort out the club's documents. Pulls out a small stack and begins to get them all signed and ready to hand in. MC walks into the room. He gets his things together and goes over to help Sayori.
Zero, could you help me with the banner, please?
Sure thing. We go over to Yuri and help her take down the huge banner. We get it down and she puts it in her bag. I go over to Monica. Need any help?
I could use some. Can you bring these to the student council for me, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
I head over to the student council room. I knock on the door. The president opens the door. Hello, I'm here to hand over some documents.
Okay, I can take them here if you'd like.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And back to the club room. There we go. Oh man, I wish they continued the story about the tension from yesterday when Monica went in there. I wanted to know if the story continued. I wanted to know the aftermath. What happened to that guy? Damn. The club room is mostly cleaned up by now. Everyone finished getting the place dusted and sorted. You guys are fast. I mean, granted, I guess maybe the fucking student council room is not as far as I thought. He got kicked out. No! That guy! Yeah, this student council room is farther than I thought it was.
Okay, everyone. I have an idea. Why don't we celebrate finishing the festival yesterday? What do you all think about going to a cafe tomorrow for our club activity? Ooh, yeah, I'm in. Everyone else okay with that?
I'm cool with it. Same.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, then it's decided. Tomorrow, we'll go to a cafe to celebrate. I'll try to find something nearby tonight where we can go. Until then, though, I think this is all we're doing for today.
Everyone grabs their things. Ready to head home?
Mm-hmm. Hey! You guys want to walk home with us? Sure. Let's go.
Monica locks up the club room. Head outside and make our way home. We walk down the street. Sari hops onto MC's back.
Hey, Zero. Mind if I hop on your back too?
But Monica! Sure.
Hey!
Monica jumps onto my back. Out onto Monica's legs and she hugs tightly as I carry her.
Hey, let's race! First bear to your house wins! You're on. Don't let me down, Zero.
What the hell? What is this? We've been made into horses.
Ready, set, go!
MC and I start running. Though it's a bit slower than max speed due to our caution to not drop our riders. I notice our house coming up in the distance.
Come on, Zero, we're in the home stretch now.
I speed up a bit more. We must win! MC and I are neck and neck as we bolt towards Monica's and my home. Did we win, though? I managed to get a centimeter ahead of MC as I run past my gate. Woo! Victory! Let's go. Fuck you, MC. Now to play my victory song. What even is this? I'm telling you what this is, my victory. I managed to... Yeah, alright. Both MC and I are out of breath as we stop. Good run. Yeah, good match.
Good night, guys. See ya, Sayori.
Use one hand to open the door while the other supports Monica. Okay, that was cute. That was decently cute. I set Monica down. Phew, that was fun.
Mm-hmm. I haven't got to stay super close to you.
Yep. I'll go get started on dinner.
Okay.
I think the only issue I would have with this day is that it definitely feels like someone I think mentioned, it definitely feels like this day is like a little bit going a little too fast. Like, it feels like more could have been added to make this day feel more substantial. Like, it just kind of felt like a lot of this day just like went by so quickly. Like, MC just walked to the office. Ansley was like, here you go, thank you, goodbye. He comes back, they're already done cleaning. And then they're like, whoa, we did it, guys. Like, it just felt, yeah, everything definitely felt like it went a little too fast. It feels like it could have used a bit more, like, stuff that happened. Like, maybe MC had to help all of them clean, or like maybe like the player helped all of them clean or something, you know? It's like, or maybe they all helped take out the trash. Maybe they did a fucking competition of who could get the most trash. Maybe it was a long walk for MC to fucking take to the student council place. Maybe he didn't know where it was. Maybe he got lost. Like, yeah, it definitely felt compensating for the festival being 3 hours. That's why I was like, maybe, but I don't know. It's because it's like, I understand having short days sometimes in your mods. Obviously, it's like short days can be a thing where it's like, not every day has to be as long as each other, obviously. But sometimes you'll get a time like this where I feel like the only thing that was learned from this day was, do you guys want to go to the cafe tomorrow? To where it's like, everything else that happened felt very just sped by. Like, they were like, we went to class. Like, you could have easily just cut out that they even went to class. You could have just started off them already in the club, you know? Like, I feels like I could have used some more things to make it feel more of like, to make the day feel more whole. Because the day did kind of feel like it was speed running. But I do think the little horse race outside was cute though. So there's that. The mod is winning itself back in B tier with cute scenes. I step into the kitchen. I think I'll make some spaghetti tonight. Yo, spaghetti? Now it's an A tier. So I can't do that. I can't do that for spaghetti. I'm sorry. But spaghetti? Genuine question. Do you think Sayori weighs more than Monica? Probably. See how much fucking cookie she eats? Most likely. Well, good news. This is a demo. The insight for criticism definitely helps us to be able to add and adjust what we have so far, as well as take notes of what we do in the future. Well, yeah. Well, I hope. Well, yeah. It's like I hope things do. I hope I can. I hope I'm able to assist. I'll make some spaghetti tonight. He's making spaghetti. Also, I love getting the Lost idea. I'll be sure to discuss this with the other mods. Yeah, I was just like throwing stuff in. You can use my suggestions or not, honestly. I was just throwing it in there. I grab a pot and fill it up with water. Dash of oil, the noodles, and I set it to boil. Bro! My man's rhyming! In the meantime, I get a saucepan and slap in the ingredients of the pasta sauce. I get that ready and stir the stuff while it cooks. I lean on the counter and wait for it to cook. Monica comes downstairs in pajamas and her laptop in hand.
Ooh, it smells good.
No, but tastes just as good.
While you do that, I'm gonna look for a place to go at the club tomorrow.
Okay. She sits down and fiddles away with the laptop while I keep an eye on our dinner.
Hey, what do you think of this place?
She points out a small cafe about a block from the school. Alright, seems like a good place.
Great. I'll send out a text to everyone to let them know.
May I have some spaghetti, Zero? No! You can't. We didn't make enough for, like, everyone. So, like, it's only 2 servings. Alright. She whips out her phone and taps away. A few seconds after, she looks up.
Hey, Zero, if you want, I can keep an eye on the food while you go get changed.
Sure, thank you.
Of course.
I head upstairs. Hot take, I don't like spaghetti. It's okay. Apparently Monica doesn't like spaghetti either. And I don't know. I don't know how I ended up with her. Granted, I still think it's because the spaghetti she's eaten hasn't been good, so I think I mostly blame it on that, so I usually take her saying she doesn't like spaghetti just meaning she doesn't like the bad spaghetti she's been eating. Vegans can eat spaghetti, right? Yeah, if you just make it with, like, if you just don't make it with meat, probably? Or with noodles? Just noodle? Well, vegans. Hey, Monica's not a vegan! Wait a minute! Hey! Dragon King, I'm gonna beat your ass! No, well, first of all, vegans cannot eat spaghetti. Vegans can, with vegans, you might have to change it a bit more. But for vegetarians, you would have to just probably take out the meat with something else. Getting tired of you people. Vegan and vegetarian aren't the same. Yeah, with vegans, the sauce could be an issue. With vegetarians, all you would have to worry about is substituting the meat with something else. Which, I don't know. Can you actually, is there such thing as vegetarian? I feel like vegetarian spaghetti exists, too. Hold on, let me look it up. Just want to know what they do with it, though. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Fresh and easy veggie spaghetti. Yeah, vegetarian spaghetti. Yeah, so that's probably what he's making. I thought the mod said she was vegan earlier. Did they say vegetarian? They said vegetarian, I'm pretty sure. The mod I think you're thinking about her being vegan was DDLC the RPG. They said she was vegan. This mod I'm pretty sure said she was vegetarian. I quickly get changed into my sleepwear and go back downstairs. I take back the duty of keeping an eye on the food while Monica sits back down and browses around her laptop. I do know vegetarian meat exists, but I don't hear anything about it, so I'm not exactly sure how normal it is. Because it's like, I don't know. I feel like, because isn't that like also like super fucking chemical? I don't know if Monica would even want to eat vegetarian meat because it's so unnatural at that point, you know? That's why I was like, I don't even know if Monica would want to eat that. Right. Soon enough, the pasta softens, and I turn off the stove. I quickly taste the sauce I made for it, and take that off the heat as well. Grab 2 plates and scoop a portion of each onto them. Monica closes her laptop and takes a plate.
Thanks.
I hope you like it. We dig in and quietly enjoy our meal together. Finish eating, and I put the leftovers into the fridge for tomorrow. I quickly clean up the kitchen while Monica continues to tap away at her laptop. What you doing?
Oh, I was just looking at more places where we could go. I found another cafe over here. And a park over here. Just looking around for places which I can spend time with you.
Ah, alright. Want to look at them together?
I
grab a seat next to her and start noting down a few places and ideas which we could do.
I don't want a single day to go to waste. Every day I want to do something fun with you, Zero.
Me too, Monica. We spend a few more minutes searching around for things to do. Alrighty. I think that's enough for today. It's starting to get late. We should start heading to bed.
Yeah, I kinda lost track of time.
She shuts down the laptop, and I shut the lights off and head upstairs together. Sounds like a crime against the culinary arts. Yeah, vegetarian meat definitely sounds like an unnatural process. Which, if anything, is probably worse for your body. If anything, too, considering how much they had to, like... It's considering how much, like, chemical shit they probably had to do to it to make it vegetarian. So it's like it ends up being worse for you. So it's like, I don't even think Monica would want to eat vegetarian meat. I feel like Monica would probably... I feel like if Monica had to choose between the two, I feel like she would probably eat actual meat before eating vegetarian meat. Just because at least actual meat is more natural. Like, honestly. Monica sits down the laptop on the desk and hops into bed. I hit the lights and hop in with her. They better shower before they go to the cafe.
Today was nice.
Yeah.
Soon I'll be able to do this with you for real, Zero.
I hope so too, Monica.
Good night, Zero.
I slowly drift off into the next day. Day 6, coffee and cakes. Oh, it's the cafe time. Cafe time. We're gonna have coffee and cakes? What about coffee cake? Will that be there? I slowly open my eyes as I wake up. I hear Monica's light breathing as she sleeps soundly next to me. Aw, she's so cute. I could fall back asleep listening. Monica surprised me with breakfast once already, hasn't she? I think I'll do the same for her. I slowly get up, try my best not to wake her up. I agree, it is a cute drawing. Just woke up. What events did I miss? You missed. We are going to the cafe. We cleaned up around the festival. You actually did miss some cute scenes at the festival, though. The festival, actually, the ending of the festival, it had some cute scenes. So far, there's been a decent amount of cute scenes. You missed our horse race, actually. You missed when I beat MC in a horse race. So, you actually missed a very important thing. You missed a very important... Oh, what? Yeah, exactly. Fucking Monica was on my back, Sayori was on his. Fucking I won. So yeah, you missed a very important scene. Yeah, we turned into Gilbert. So like, I gotta have the medal for horse racing. God damn it. Yeah. I successfully manage and head downstairs. I open up the fridge and look inside for ingredients. Grab a box of veggie patties. That should be enough. Take 4 patties in the box and put the rest back into the fridge. Take the frying pan out and put a tiny bit of oil on it. Turn on the heat and throw on the patties to fry. They nicely sizzle as I go to grab some tomatoes and onions. I slice them up and toss them in a bowl. I set the bowl on the table and go back to check on the patties. I flip them and they continue to sizzle. After that, I lean up against the counter as I wait for them to finish. You get a nice brown color to them, and I take them off the heat. Put them on plates and set them on the table. All that's left is for Monica to come downstairs. By such coincidence, I hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Morning. Ooh, what did you make?
We got veggie patties and a tomato salad. I mean, hey, I'm one of the people where breakfast is just, you can eat whatever as long as you're eating it at that time. Who cares about breakfast? People eat pancakes for dinner. You know? Who cares? The return of the salad. You know, I'll give them credit. It's been a while since we've had the salad. So the salad here is fine. It's been a while. He did make spaghetti last night. It's been a while since the salad has been here. There you go. The salad's allowed to come back for now.
It looks good.
Well, I'd wait till you taste it before you praise it.
Don't mind if I do.
We sit down and Monica grabs some salad from the bowl. I do the same, and we eat our meal together.
This is good. I didn't think you could fry these kinds of things.
I was just trying stuff out. Glad you like it.
Thank you so much for this, my love. It's really sweet of you.
We finish up, and I take the plates to the dishwasher. So, today we're going with the club to that cafe we looked at yesterday, right?
Yep. Everyone agreed, so we're good to go.
Cool. I close the dishwasher and head upstairs while Monica follows. Monica grabs her stuff and heads into the bathroom as always. I get myself ready for school and grab some extra cash instead of club supplies. I have a slight feeling I'm going to be needing a bit more though. I also grab a few from my savings too, just in case. Monica comes out of the bathroom. Hey, Monica? How exactly are we splitting the bill for the club?
We're gonna be paying.
Thought so.
Are you gonna be carrying the money?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on a sec.
She takes out her wallet and hands it to me.
You're carrying it, right?
Alrighty. I put the wallet in my bag, along with mine. Why don't we all just split it down the 7 of us? Yeah, wait. No, 6 of us. 6 of us. 6 of us? 6 of us. We split it between the 6 of us. Is it because Sayori has no money, probably? Put the wallet in my bag, along with mine.
Besides, it's our money. We have to support each other.
Yep. You good to go?
Mm-hmm.
We head on downstairs. Natsuki and Sayori are probably broke. Alright, Natsuki! Natsuki might... she does buy manga a lot. Natsuki definitely doesn't have money right now. Yeah, they're both probably broke. I think only Yuri would have money out of the freaking others. Why do I feel like we're gonna lose the money before we pay? We could. Put on my shoes and head outside with Monica. I quickly lock up and head over to Sarah and MC who are waiting for us. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Make our way towards the school. Monica snuggles up to me as we walk. Sarah sees this and decides to snuggle up to MC. We continue on as we get closer to school. As we get closer to the school. Yes, that's right. Try to beat us in the snuggling competition, because you clearly cannot beat us in the horse racing. Little by little, we make it to the school entrance. Zero accidentally pays with a $100 bill. No, I'll just pay with my donation money that I got. Thank you, everybody, for the donations for the stream. Now I'll be able to pay for the. I'll be able to pay for the meal. We make it to the school and we wave goodbye to Sayori and MC. Monica and I head over to our classroom as usual. They're coping, seething, and molding. MC is plotting his revenge. I will beat him in the horse racing. He may have beaten me once, but he will not beat me again.
MC, what are you talking about?
Sayori, I told you not to interrupt me while I mulled. Take our seats and wait for class to begin. Class finishes with the ring of the bell again. Monica lightly pokes me in the arm.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. I get up from my seat and follow Monica out the door towards the club room. Moldcore is a real genre of music and I love it. Wait, moldcore? Moldcore, that sounds amazing. We make it to the club room. Yuri and Natsuki are chatting as they wait for us by the door.
Hey guys.
Yo.
Hello.
Did Sayori and MC show up yet?
Not yet.
Alright. Stand around for a bit while we wait for Sayori and MC to show up. Oh my god, they really are molding. Monica taps away at her phone. I take a glance at it and she's double checking the map to see where the cafe is. Yuri and Natsuki continue the conversation they were having before. I lean up against the wall and space out for a few minutes.
Hey!
Sayori and MC finally show up.
Okay, now that we're all here, let's get going.
Everyone picks up their things and we head off towards the cafe. We reach the gate and we continue down the street. We head down the street. Monica latches onto my arm and I lead the way. I hear Yuri and Natsuki chatting.
I think you like it. I'm not sure. You said something mysterious. You can't get more mysterious than this. Okay, I'll take a look at it once I get home. Great. But I also think you should read this one.
They continue to recommend each other books to read while we walk. That's adorable. I look over at Sayori and MC.
I'm gonna have so many sweets.
Alright, just don't have too much. Last time you pulled something like that, your stomach hurt for a full day.
No it didn't. That was just, a prank I was playing on you. Yeah.
Okay, Sayori. But heed my warning, or you'll end up in the pits of stomach pain for a very unbearable time. And you wouldn't want that again, would you? Would you, Sayori? Would you? Would you? Would you? MC gets this very condescending aura around him as he scolds Sayori. We continue down the street and eventually make it to the cafe.
I think this is the place.
Something happened to MC after that race. Would you? The fucking Yuri emotes. Would you? Zero, please. I'm still trying to wake up. This sounds like a fever dream. Dude, look out, Potat. In the stomach pits of pain, they're coming. Oh, it's Cafe Kumo. I love Cafe Kumo.
I think this is the place. Let's head inside.
We head inside. There's a few people inside, some working on stuff, others chatting. We go occupy a booth and go to order. Sayori orders a whole bunch of small cakes and an orange juice. A bunch of small cakes, my god, Sayori, no. Natsuki gets a small coffee, some pastries, and a muffin. Yuri gets herself an Earl Grey tea. Yuri's not that hungry. MC gets a latte and a donut. Monica orders herself a large coffee and a small cake. I go up to order. I'll take a... Oh god. Yeah, I doubt this really matters. So, but I doubt what matters what I order. But hey, now we're personalizing. That's neat. But what are we eating today? What are we taking? You know, oh, next. Oh my god, we have so many. We have options. Oh, an orange juice though, French vanilla. Just take a water. You know, I'm taking a cappuccino. You know, take a cappuccino, please. All right. Anything else? No, thank you. Okay, and are you paying for the whole group? Yeah, the 6 of us are together. Oh boy, okay then. Your total is 45.79. Alright, just give me a sec. Pull out my wallet and count the money. $45? That's really good. What the fuck? That came out decently well. Well, actually, wait, hold on. How many... Sayori must have not... Sayori's cakes must have been cheaper than I thought. Huh. Got a good deal. Pull out my wallet and count the money. 40, 45, 75, 80. Here you go. Thank you. Every order's ready in a moment. Be careful, Sayori. Order will determine your fate. The macchiato will end the world. No! The Americano will end the world because I didn't get that. Oh, the macchiato, though, that one will end the world. Go to sit down with everyone as I finish paying for our order. Naturally, you can sit next to Monica.
So, when summer starts, what do you all want to do? Ooh, let's all go swimming together. Good idea.
We could also go camping. Spending a few days out in the wilderness seems like fun. I want to go biking at some point.
That'd be nice. We could also go for a hike, too.
The barista walks up to our table with our drinks in hand. Here are your drinks. Enjoy.
Thank you.
The barista walks back to the counter to continue serving customers. We sound like a bunch of elementary kids just now. All yelling out thank you like that. Everyone chuckles a bit at Natsuki's comment. By the way, I should invite all of you over sometime. My parents run a bakery by my place, so I can show you guys the true extent of my skills.
Do you have sweets there?
Tons.
I'm in! Hey, MC, let's go now!
Whoa, slow down, Sayo. Finish what you ordered here first. Besides, you're only open until 3. Also, I'm only letting you have any on one condition. You have to make something in the kitchen without burning it down.
You know about that?
Pfft, yeah, news comes around fast when something like that happens. We sip our drinks as we listen to Sayori and Natsuki's exchange. Well, I'd like to invite everyone over for a barbecue.
I'd be interested.
Really? You don't seem like the person who liked that kind of stuff.
I'm not all about quiet stuff. I also enjoy a nice grill every once in a while.
Okay then, take that as a positive take. Yo, I gotta get going. It's getting late and my parents are gonna get worried.
Yeah, come to think of it, it is getting a bit late. Plus, we still have school tomorrow. I think this concludes today's club meeting. See you guys tomorrow.
Everyone gets up to leave. We clean up our seats and gather our things. Have a good evening. Hell yeah, the Yuri grilling scene. Bro, Yuri's just sitting there like... Yuri's just like... She just wants to grill, bro. Like, she doesn't be hearing about all of Natsuki's fucking yelling. Yuri's just trying to grill. That's all it is. Doesn't mean Natsuki's dad isn't nearly as bad as he was. I could be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure in the beginning of the mod, in Monica's like gigantic monologue lore dump, she talks about how I think all of the girls' problems were changed to normal. So yeah, I think that includes Natsuki's parents are like normal. She also has a mom. They mentioned a mom for once. So I guess Natsuki also has a mom. Oh, here we go. We actually have plans for 2 storylines for this one. The wholesome slice of life with Monica. Datsuki's not as bad as he was in base DDLC and most DDLC content. Well, there you go. There's your answer. My home is this way. I'll see you guys later.
Yes, and I'm going this way, so good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Natsuki and Yuri both head off in their own directions.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm. We make our way home along with Sayori and MC.
Hey, we should go there again sometime. Just the two of us.
Hmm? Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh my god, he said something other than sure. He's evolving. Dun, 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 dun. We quietly walk home. Sayori hopped on MC's back again and snoozed away a bit while we walked. Oh my god. Sayori.
He's narcoleptic.
MC, I'm so sorry for you. After a few minutes, we managed to reach our houses. I hope it's like she gets way heavier when she's asleep. So like, I hope he was able to hold her.
See you later.
Sarah and MC make their way home, and Monica and I head inside. I guess she woke up at some point. She was probably like, say bye to them. Sarah and I, alright, we head inside. We take our shoes off and head upstairs.
I'll be in the bathroom showering for a bit, okay?
I'll see they shower. They should have showered before they left, but whatever. As long as they didn't stink, sure. Alright, I'll go prepare dinner while you do that. I get myself changed while Monica showers. Let me know when you're done so I can take mine.
Okay.
I head downstairs. Yeah, I guess they have no time in the morning. That's fair. Some people do shower at night. Open up the fridge. There's some leftovers. Pull out some from yesterday's dinner and slap it into the microwave. It beeps and I take it out. Take 2 plates and I put some warmed up spaghetti onto them. I set them on the table.
Hey, love, I finished in the shower if you want to go now.
Alright, thanks. And dinner's ready on the table. We're having yesterday's leftovers because I'm lazy.
Okay.
Head back upstairs and go into the washroom. Love, eh? Monica's Australian now. Or English.
I thought that was a Canadian thing.
What?
Yeah, I
That's
thought
a
you were
lot.
gonna say Canadian.
That's a lot of thing. English people say it too.
Yeah.
I think Australian people say it too, but Australian people also say governor, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've heard love. It's everyone that isn't fucking... But it's also just a thing, but I guess in this concept, it's being used as a nickname thing, so it's a lovey thing. I step in and shower. I finish up and get into my sleepwear and go back downstairs.
Hey, I've been waiting.
Thanks. We sit down and quietly eat our food together. Can't believe she waited for me. I don't want to reveal too much about future ideas and development, but what I can say is we have big plans to continue to work and discuss future ideas and find more for other parts of the community who this slice of life doesn't really pique their interest and are not necessarily Monica lovers. Well, hopefully I wish you luck in your future endeavors for this. I wish you luck. Hey, Monica?
Hmm?
We should probably write down all the ideas everyone came up with today for the summer.
Good idea. I'll get to it after we eat.
We continue to eat. I take the place to the dishwasher again. There better be a scene of Yuri grilling. I demand it. That's his personal needs. Monica goes upstairs. I finish up here. I shut off the lights to go upstairs. Monica sits at the desk writing down the small list of ideas we came up with.
Okay, I think it's done. Let's go to bed. It's starting to get late.
Yeah, you're right. Shuts off the desk lamp and slides into bed. I hit the lights and lay down beside her.
You really got to do this again sometime.
Yeah, we should.
Good night, Zero.
Good night, Monica. With that, I drift off again to the dream world. Good night, Monica.
What?
Good night, Monica.
Good night, Zero.
Me.
Okay.
That's how I sleep.
Yeah, I don't want to sleep in the same room as you.
No!
If you sound like that.
But that's how I sleep.
Well, fix it.
But Monica, I go to sleep, I go.
Oh God, I hope not.
What do you mean? You know how I
When you
sleep.
go to, I know how you sleep. You don't sound. You sound like you're dead. You don't make any noise.
Sound like you're dead. What do you mean?
I'll be like 0 in the morning. I'll be like 0, and then he won't respond, and I'll be like, he's dead, and then I'll be like 0, and then he'll be like, and then I'll be like, okay, he's okay.
What do you mean? I only make noises when I'm waking up, and that's when I go.
Exactly.
That's when I make my stretching noises. That's when I go.
Exactly. He make that sound.
I'm like, my turn
Or you
on.
just make your morning grunts like.
My morning yeah, because you'll like ask me a question or something, or you'll be like hi, and I'll be like that's my way of saying hi. Don't you know to speak my grunt noises? They go
I mean, yeah. Over time, I've learned what they are.
morning grunts, quotations. You mean your 7 p.m. grunts? That is true. They are my afternoon they're my evening grunts.
Evening after dinner grunts. When
They're
he
my
wakes up.
evening grunts. Make it
I could
sound
never
like
imagine waking up at 7.
yeah, I couldn't either.
You do that.
The sun shines through the window. I said club packing? I wonder what the hell's happening today. Monica stares at me with a smile on her face as I gently open my eyes.
Good morning.
Morning to you too.
It's the second last day of school today. Summer's right around the corner.
Yep.
Come on, let's go have breakfast.
Sure. Oh wait, it's the second. Oh wait, what? Oh, second last day of school. Oh shit. School's about to end. Crawl out of bed and make our way downstairs. Open up the fridge. Hey, Monica. We still have some leftovers from yesterday. Do you want to have that for breakfast?
Sure.
I take out some of yesterday's patties and stick them in the microwave. A few seconds later, I take them out and set them on plates. In the meantime, Monica makes a small fresh salad for us. While Monica finishes up the salad, I set the table for us and sit down. You know, even if it's only leftovers, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I'm surprised it kept its flavor still.
I mean, it's not like it was in the freezer for a week.
True.
We finish up our food, and I put the dishes in the dishwasher. And upstairs to Monica. You coughing over there? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, to get it out. Monica steps in the bathroom again, and we continue on with our morning routine. I change and gather up my supplies. Monica comes out.
0, don't forget to bring all your textbooks.
Okay.
We're gonna be studying for finals today, so that's why.
Wait,
What? They're having
finals?
finals on the last day of
I was
school.
about to say, finals don't happen on the last day of school. At least as far as I'm aware, and our finals didn't happen on the last
Also,
day of
they would
school.
have told them. They would have told them about finals like weeks ago.
Well, Monica knew. I think he just forgot.
Oh.
Because she knows. She's like, wait, finals are tomorrow?
Yeah, did you forget?
Yes, they told Monica. There are finals?
Yes? You do know that we're still in school. Of course they're gonna be finals.
I didn't think we had them here.
Well, it's not like it's that big of a deal. I think all we're doing today is studying during class.
Why would you not have finals? Every school needs finals.
And the finals is supposed to be very long for any of our classes either. Say, 0, how well do you usually do in school?
Average. Usually in school? I mean, I finished it, yeah. But last was like, oh, I mean, well, she was asking how I do in school. So I thought this was like how well did you do, like, in the past? So that's where I was like, oh no, they're saying, like, they're giving the option. Well, yeah, I finished it, obviously. But, like, I thought they were asking, like, in the past. I already finished.
I see. So I guess it's just a repeat for you. I guess you have to be the one helping me out then.
No?
Anyway, let's get going.
No.
Monica grabs her things, and we head back downstairs. If you lie, you get a bad ending. How would she know? I quickly slap together a few sandwiches for our lunch. I go back to the living room to give Monica hers. Here's her sandwich for lunch.
Thanks. It's so nice of you to do this.
Anytime. We put on our shoes and step out the door. I lock the door and we head onto the sidewalk.
I guess Sayori and MC are still getting ready.
Let's wait. I doubt it would take too long.
Yeah.
We sit down by our gate and wait. Monica pulls out her phone. She scrolls for a bit and chuckles.
Hey, look at this.
She shows me a picture. It's a meme. Oh no. I chuckle a bit as she continues to scroll. Okay.
Why is Monica on Reddit?
At least they didn't show me the meme. I was like, oh no. Please no. So there were a good 10 minutes before MC and Sayori finally step out of their house.
Morning.
Morning. What took you two so long? Well, for starters, this doofus wouldn't get out of bed. I had to drag her out because she thought it was already summer.
Yeah.
I go in her room to wake her up half an hour after her alarm went off, and I find her mumbling about cinnamon buns in her sleep.
What? They're tasty. It was a good dream, too. Well, anyway, I think we should get moving. Otherwise, we'll be late.
We make our way to school. Monica and I walk hand in hand as we head down the street. Students once again start to speckle the street as we walk. We start nearing the school gate. We enter the gates and I check my watch. 8:30. Just on the verge of being late. I'm seeing Sayori hurry off to class, waving goodbye as they run. As Monica and I make our way towards the door, out of the corner of my eye, I spot something. Student council president blazes through the school gate on his bike. On the back of it, was that the vice president? Whatever, not important. Inside with Monica. Monica and I sit down, and we wait for the teacher. Bell rings, and the teacher steps in. Alright, class. Today we're only studying for the finals tomorrow. So go ahead and take out your books and get started. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Everyone takes out their books and starts to study. Some group up, others sit by themselves. Monica slides up her desk next to mine. I take out my book and slide it between us. Start writing away and getting notes down.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's quiz each other.
Good idea. I'm gonna fail. Funny story, one of our first testers, and a really good friend of mine, finished school already, so he and I talked about his criticism. He said how it would be a good idea to add options for school. So yeah, also I still think we should have showed the meme just to make you all suffer. No, don't show the meme. Don't do it. But I guess that's fair. I don't know. I feel like that option, because I feel like I didn't need that option just because the way she says it kind of seems like she's like, how well do you do in school? Or like she could be like, how well do you do? Or how well did you do? Or she could just say, how well did you do in school? And I feel like you could easily be like, yeah, average, good. So even if people who are in school, it's still the question kind of works. But I mean, choice is fine, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Good idea.
Okay, let me think of some questions.
Starts asking question after question. Answer. Some I get wrong, others right. Oh, good. This isn't a Mori where they start actually making me answer questions. Even though in a Mori, it doesn't matter. We exchange answers and ask her some too. The ones Monica gets wrong, I try my best to explain to her how to do it. And we share ideas on how to make a few of the problems easier to solve. Oh my god. Is this an actual mod where they realize that Monica probably isn't the best in every single fucking subject? Like, I'm not
Monica isn't perfect? What?
Like, I'm not saying that she's not smart. Like, obviously, I think Monica has passing grades. Like, she probably has, like, a bunch of A's and B's. But, I mean, I don't think Monica wouldn't not ever have, like, a C at least in something, guys. I was gonna say, like, sometimes I see mods where I'm like, I don't think Monica's, like, top level in every subject. Like, I feel like it's more realistic to have her have a subject she's not that good at. Plus, it's cute. So yeah, it's like, I'm glad that it's actually like, because like this could have easily took a turn where it's like, they quiz each other and Monica gets all the questions correct. It's like, of course she does. So yeah, it's like, okay. Monica isn't straight A's F tier mod. Monica isn't straight A student. Monica is peak academic specimen. Monica she knows everything. She is smartest. She has all the smarticles. Like, I think it's cute when they make Monica have, like, things like that where she's like,
I'm not that good at history.
and then you could have, like, one of the other girls who are good at history and then they could help her. See, it's cute. see these ideas I come up with? This is just my head. It has a problem. See how cute that would be? Like, that's what I was like, it's such cute things people could do with those things. But people don't. Instead, they make Monica good at everything. Monica good at every subject, and then it's like, well, great. Now the only story you can make is Monica tutoring everybody. I tried to keep Monica not being perfect in mind when I wrote it. That is a good thing to keep in mind, too.
Yeah.
Monica, dumb, zero kawaii. Well, see, that's the parts I feel like people don't understand, is that it's like... Monica is my favorite character, and some people, I guess, seem to have the wrong opinion, or they or the wrong idea, where they're like, oh, well, you probably just like Monica because she's perfect. And I'm like, no, I find Monica's imperfections adorable. I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, that's what makes her imperfections amazing. I was like, because you know damn well if she does something that isn't perfect, she gets super embarrassed, and then it's cute. It's like the imperfections is what makes it great. It's like if you make her perfect, then I'm like, well, now I don't really like her. It's like her imperfections are what happens when adorable things happen. There's so much room for that. Interesting take on Monica. She's super confident, but she's super close to failing school. See, that one just doesn't make sense. Because now you're saying Monica just isn't good at school, and that one doesn't really make sense. Now, you could say Monica's close to maybe, like, getting a failing grade. Then you could probably say, like, in, like, something. Then that would make sense. But saying that she's failing school, now at that point, you're kind of going a little too far on the other side. Now you've taken it to the extreme right. You need to dial it back a little, Jimmy. Some of the formulas and methods I have a few workarounds to show Monica. We continue to study for a while, switching into a different subject every hour or so. Bell rings for lunch, and I get my food out to eat.
Hey, Zero, let's go somewhere else for lunch today.
Okay, sure.
Come on.
I step out with Monica and we head down the hall. She may be perfect, but she can't draw. Hey, that's only a vigilante. And that's why I put that there, because it's funny. And she will keep trying to draw. Because it's funny. I step out with Monica, we head down the hall. Ooh, DDLC Plus background, ooh. We turn a corner to some stairs.
This looks like a good spot.
We take a seat, and I take my sandwich back out. And then Natsuki and Yuri are sitting there like, hey, find your own staircase. Just like the fucking DDLC Plus, just like they're just sitting there like that, and it's just like, hey! You can use those? Yes, you can use the DDLC Plus backgrounds. That is what Dan said. That is the only thing we can use from Plus. He said the only thing that the regular DDLC mods can use from Plus are the backgrounds. That is the only thing we can use. We can't use any music or anything else like that. We can only use the backgrounds. But I was like, hey, fuck it. I'll take a background. I take a seat and I take my sandwich out. Monica takes hers out and takes a bite.
It's so good.
Glad you like it. I go ahead and eat my sandwich too.
Say ah.
She feeds me a square of chocolate.
Okay, we should get going back to class.
We pack up our things and we make our way back to class. Yeah, see, this was something I was talking about where sometimes the days feel too fast. Because, like, it feels like if you're going to have a scene there for, like, them at lunch, I feel like you should probably have them, like, make some conversation there or something for that scene to feel like it had more of a reason to be there. I say, like, it feels like, because, like, that scene ultimately, like, if you didn't want that scene, you could have ultimately been like, let's go somewhere else. Okay, and then you could have just, like, faded to black and skipped that and then be like, We come back from lunch to sit back down and start studying. It's like you kind of should like fluff it out a bit more, like add them talking about something, or I don't know. They see fucking, like I said, they see Natsuki and Yuri walking by. I don't know. You don't have to do that. You can just have them kind of a conversation. Because yeah, it's like some of these feel like the scenes go by way too quickly. Like it's like the scene will just start and then it's like, okay, well now it's over. And it's like, oh, no, come back. We sit back down and continue studying. Class finishes up, and we get our stuff packed back into our bags.
Ready to go to the club room?
Yep, let's go. We make our way to the club room as usual. Open the door and step inside with Monica. Inside, it looks to be empty. Looks like we're the first ones here.
Yeah. I guess we could get all the desks in order. I was planning to have a group study session as our club activity. So let's get the desks all together so we can share things easier.
Roger that. We get started moving the desks. Yuri steps into the room.
Hello.
Hey! Yuri goes to put her things away. Help me with this desk! Yuri goes, oh, no. Actually, the conversation sounds like a good one. Be sure to discuss that with the rest of the team. Thank you. I'm just throwing things out there. Yeah, if you want to take them, then by all means. I saw Master Chief walk by our classroom. No, he didn't. Master Chief would not walk by the literature club. Master Chief is a man who stays after class to help the teacher pack up. Come on now. He would never.
Is something going on today? Why are you moving my desk? Yeah, we're gonna have a group study session today. Alright.
We finish moving the desks, and the three of us choose seats. Monica sits down beside me and takes out her books. Just as she finishes, Natsuki, Sayori, and MC walk in. So yeah, that's what happened. Oh, what's going on?
We're studying today, so everyone take a seat.
Everyone sits down and takes out their books. We quietly start to write notes and whatnot. It's fairly quiet with everyone's noses in the books.
Monica, can you help me with this? Sure.
We study on for a while. Monica gets up and takes everyone's attention.
Okay, everyone. I think there's enough studying for today. We do have other things to do today as well. So let's pack up and I'll explain what we have to do.
Everyone puts away their things. I stuff my books into my bag.
Okay, so as everyone knows, today's the second to last day. And because it's gonna be summer, we have to get the club room ready for it. So, Natsuki, you're in charge of cleaning the closet.
Got it.
Sayori and MC, you two are on sweeping and mopping duty.
Roger.
Zero, you and I are gonna get the desks moved and stacked.
Okay.
And Yuri, you're on inspection and getting everything emptied out. Alright. Okay, so everyone knows what they're doing, so let's get going.
Right. We all get on with our tasks and start cleaning. I pick up a desk and start stacking up all the chairs in the corner of the room. Monica pushes the desks beside each other and helps stack them against the wall beside the chairs. In the meantime, I see Natsuki bringing boxes out of the closet, many of which are multiple volumes of manga. Sayori's at the front, dusting off the blackboard. MC's out on the floor, sweeping out all the garbage on it. Yuri's checking the shelves and unloading everything in them. No, everything in them. What should we do at the teacher's desk?
Just leave it there.
Alright. We finish cleaning up the club room. MC brings the mop back to the janitor's closet. Hey, Yuri, could you help me carry my manga home?
Sure. They do seem heavy.
Thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
MC steps back into the club room. Okay, I think that does it.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Let's head home, everyone. See you later. Goodbye.
Natsuki and Yuri are the first to leave, with Yuri following Natsuki with a box of manga. Shall the rest of us get going too?
Mm-hmm.
We grab our things and make our way out the door. Monica locks up the door, and we make our way outside. Yuri leans onto MC as they walk. She looks a bit tired. Monica hugs onto my arm and leans her head on me. We quietly walk along the path and make our way slowly home. It's sunny out, and a nice breeze blows again. Reminds me of how it was during the festival. Our house comes into view, and we start nearing towards it.
See you guys later. Bye.
We have goodbye to Sarah and MC as I unlock the door. We step inside, and I close it.
Ah. Feels so nice to be home.
Yeah. Oh, but Monica drops her things and gives me a hug. Oh, okay, I was like, what the fuck happened? Jeez. Way too fast. I feel like nothing of substance is really happening. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sometimes things are going a little too quickly. I think with cleaning up the, with cleaning up the room, there could have been something more there. Maybe. But I don't know. I mean, it depends. Because, I mean, if they end up it's like, you just need, I think the problem here is that none of these scenes are fleshed out. So it's like, if you flesh out one scene, then you might not have to flesh out the other ones. Because, like, I could see this cleaning thing not really be fleshed out if, like, other scenes are fleshed out before it. Or if the scene before it isn't fleshed out, I could see the cleaning scene being more fleshed out. Thus, you know, because, yeah, it's like, there's certain things that don't, like, that can be quickly glossed over. So... But yeah, most of the reason why everything just feels super fast is because everything right now nothing is fleshed out. So yeah, but once you flesh out one thing, you can afford not to flesh out something else. Monica drops her things and gives me a hug.
And I have to say, I enjoy this a bit more.
Me too, Monica.
I think this is my favorite part of any day. Come here.
Oh, come here. Ah! He's just cleaning up. Even with cleaning up the room, we could have had like a spider showing in the closet. Someone starting a fight. Spider could have been funny. You're so cute when you're so cute like this.
So are you. All right, I think we should get ourselves cleaned up.
Yeah. We both grab our bags and bring them upstairs. But see, that's what I was saying. But I still feel like because I think that if the studying scene was fleshed out a bit more, I feel like you could afford to not really have the club cleaning be that fleshed out. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you could have had something else with it. Maybe you could have had them talking about, like, it feels so weird taking out all the stuff in the club or something like that. Or, like, you know, you could have them comment on that and they could talk about that for a little bit, you know? She drops her things by the desk and takes out her casuals.
I'll be in the washroom changing if you need me.
Okay. Steps into the washroom. In the meantime, I get myself changed as well. Get my books out onto the desk and choose a few we should still catch up on. I want to make sure Monica and I are prepared completely for finals tomorrow. Steps out of the washroom dressed in her pajamas. Is it alright if we study for a bit longer?
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to help.
She sits down and takes out her pen.
So, here's what to do.
We study for a while longer.
Okay, I think that's enough for today.
Yeah, I think we're both set for tomorrow.
Wanna go have dinner?
Is it already that late?
Yeah, it is.
Alright then. We pack up our things and head downstairs. Okay, let's see. Open up the fridge to check what's inside. Not really craving anything here. Ooh, I have an idea. How about some special baked potatoes? What makes them special?
Okay.
Could you wash 3 potatoes for me? I need to know what makes them special! I need to know! My judgment is biased. This is my first time seeing this mod tonight, but is there a conflict at all in the background, or is this strictly a slice of life? It is strictly a slice of life. Also, yeah, it's like, because the mod doesn't advertise. The mod makes it perfectly clear before you download it that there is no base conflict. This is a slice of life-esque mod. So it's like, so you kind of, like, I kind of can't judge the mod for not having a main overall conflict when it's like, that's kind of what was advertised. So I'm like, all right, well, I can't really sit here. It's kind of like if I got mad at Monica After Story for not having conflict. When it's like, well, Zero, what the fuck were you expecting? But yeah, if this is your first time watching the mod, I can see why you'd be confused. But apparently, the devs, like they said, there might be some conflict in the future. So there is that. So there you go. Like they just said. They're baked potatoes made with love, Zero. I thought you'd understand by now. Oh, no. They got over that. We don't need to bring that back. Did you wash 3 potatoes? Oh, right. We said this.
Sure.
While Monica does that, I grate some cheese into a bowl. She hands me a potato, and I cut it open. I fill it with cheese and set it on a plate. I repeat that for another 2 potatoes. Okay, 3 potatoes. Now to stick these in the microwave. I put them in the microwave for a few minutes, carefully watching so they don't explode. Beep! There's your microwave noise. I take them out and let them cool off.
They look pretty good.
Yeah, I'll go grab some juice.
Can you get a glass for me as well?
Sure. I pour 2 glasses of apple juice for the both of us. I sit down and hand Monica her juice.
Apple
Thanks.
juice?
Why did that catch your surprise? The apple juice?
'Cause I like apple juice.
Thank you for sharing.
What's the problem, huh?
Is that the only thing? Is that the only piece of insight you could give right now?
Yes.
Well, thank you for enlightening us, Monica. I'm glad. I'll add it to
You're
your
welcome.
wiki. Facts.
I have a wiki.
Trivia. She likes apple juice.
Trivia.
Trivia for Monica. She likes apple juice right there. It's right
I love
below.
apple juice.
Right below has cats.
Has 5 of them.
Hey, only 2 of them are yours.
Yeah.
Because one of them's the best one. Let's go. We dig in the potatoes and enjoy a nice meal.
That was good.
Glad you liked it. I'll get the dishes done.
Thanks, love.
I quickly stuff the dishwasher and head back upstairs at Monica. While I'm at it, I hit the lights. Monica jumps onto the bed and sits up against the wall.
Hey, Zero, we still have some time. Want to watch something before we go to sleep?
Sure.
Yay!
I turn off the lights and get the TV on.
Yay.
I turn on the anime we were watching before and sit down beside her. The opening starts playing and we silently watch it. Monica leans up against me and I wrap my arm around her. Wrap my arm around her.
This is nice. Just being with you like this always relaxes me.
Same here, Monica. I love you.
I love you too.
I continue to watch intently, and as the ending finally starts playing, she leans her head on me.
That was a good episode. But I think that's good for today.
Yeah, we do have finals tomorrow. So hope it all goes well.
Mm-hmm.
I shut off the TV and lay down next to Monica.
Good night, Zero.
Night, Monica. I doze off, and my anxiety and worries for tomorrow's tests wash away as we fall asleep with our arms around each other. Maybe why this mod feels so off to me is my life isn't this straightforward or simple. I mean, when I'm at home, it kind of is. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that was kind of fine. I think the home scene was fine. I don't think it needed any fleshing out to a degree. They made food. I guess they could have talked about the anime or something maybe, but even then, that was kind of eh. The day was kind of already over, I guess, so they were just kind of showing what they did when they got home. Maybe they could have talked at dinner, maybe, when they were eating the potatoes. Like, all they did was just say, that was good. Like, they had, like, no conversation as far as we're aware. So, again, yeah, it's, like, more conversation. I think that's a lot of things this mod's missing. It seems like sometimes just missing small talk with the characters. Feels like sometimes the characters are just kind of jumping into the next, like, scene. Like, they're just like, all right, next scene time, you know? Like, things just go way too quickly to where you're like, I feel like these characters need to actually, conversate more. They're just having some more dialogue can definitely fix things where characters actually talking. But anyway, I think I'm gonna stop it here because it is getting late.
Okay.
Because it's 12:40 p.m. and it's been about an hour 50. All right, yeah, that's pretty good for recording. But next stream will probably be the rest of this. So far though, the mod's been bringing itself back up. After the festival, that was pretty iffy. The ending of the festival, I think, was pretty nice. I like the cute scene of giving her like the necklace, so that was cute. And a little dancing scene was cute too. There's even some few funny lines thrown in there, like from the fucking player that I thought was pretty funny. So you know, I kind of like that. The mod's kind of sitting there. I think it's been able to creep itself back into B. I think maybe like a low B. I think it's there for me. I think it's chilling at a low B, potentially. We'll see what happens. I'll have to see how the rest of it goes. Yeah, the festival ending was really adorable. Yeah, it definitely needs more small interactions. Yeah, I agree with you, Clado. I agree. It definitely needs more small interactions. But yeah, if you want, it sounds like a B minus tier to me. Don't say that. Diablo's gonna be like, Zero, a low B, huh? Sounds like you need another
Low
tier.
B. Yeah.
No.
Sounds like you need 10 more tiers.
Hold up. Actually, I have to see my tier list. I have to examine my tier list. Because I don't think there's anything in B tier that I could put in B minus. No. There's nothing here. Wait, isn't Purist Mod technically? No.
Yes.
No. But I'm out of Doki colors. I'd have to use the color yellow. I like that I don't even have to say anything anymore. Diablo just has a presence. I like that, like, if I made a B minus, only B would have, like, different things. Like, there's no A plus or C plus. There's only B plus, B minus, and B. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about a B minus tier. Because a C plus tier just sounds weird. B minus sounds better. Because C plus just sounds like you're a C. What? B minus is like, you're still a B, but you barely made it. So it's like, I feel like B minus might be better. But, yeah. That is it for this episode. If you want to play this mod for yourself, the link will be in the description below. And, yeah. This has been Zero. Peace.
I'm a sharpshooter.